Hi Sterling students. I'm sorry my video didn't work on Tuesday. We're still trying to figure out some of the glitches going on in my Chromebook, but hopefully today's will be better and it'll be a little bit smoother going. But that's just how things are working now, and we'll just have to be patient with some of our glitches as we learn and work through them. So we're starting a weather unit, and hopefully you all were able to do Tuesday's assignment where you got a good overview of some of the weather, some of the history of weather, and some of the good terms that we're going to be working with in the next few weeks. One of the things that I was really hoping for was that you would be spending less time on your Chromebook and more time doing and building and creating. And so what I'm thinking the weather unit will look like is every Tuesday we'll learn about a different aspect of the weather. And on Thursday, you will build and create part of your very own weather station. And so what I would like you to build today, which is Thursday, is to build your own rain gauge. And you can see this document that I have posted in Google Classroom. A rain gauge is going to measure how much precipitation fell in your area, mainly your backyard, really. And you'll notice that I've said here that precipitation can really vary because one side of Williston can receive a lot of precipitation and the other part maybe not so much. This is a picture of what you're going to be making. The idea is that you'll make a rain gauge where you will measure the amount of precipitation that falls by looking how far the water line moves up after a good rainfall. If you page down even further, it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to make a rain gauge like this. Now here's the thing, with all of us stuck at home and limited materials, you may not have everything that's shown here. Like, what if you don't have a plastic water bottle, a 2-liter plastic water bottle? Well, you might be able to use a different clear container. You could possibly use a jar or another clear recycled material. You should check your recycle bin to see what you have and get creative, and just know that they're not all going to look the same and they're not all going to be perfect, and that's okay. What you're trying to do is make the best rain gauge you can with the material that you have. There are 2 YouTube videos linked here about different looking rain gauges that you might be able to build at home, and if you prefer to look at those, you can also do that. And what I'm asking you to do after you build your rain gauge is to post a picture of it in Google Classroom, in the Science Google Classroom, and also post a picture of your creation in your daily reflection to your core teacher. You can now start using your rain gauge to fill in your weekly weather chart, and you can check it every time that you have to fill it in, which hopefully you've been doing every day. I think there's 5 or 6 blocks for you to fill out, 5 or 6 days of the week for the weather, so you can start tracking it. At the end of our weather unit, the hope is you can take these weather charts and we'll be able to analyze some of the data. So I'm going to show you my Google Classroom that I have the post that's going in for tomorrow. And it says today, well, sorry, it's Wednesday for me recording this, but it'll be Thursday for you when you get reading this. Today, which is Thursday, you will build the first part of your weather station. Be creative, persevere, and get outside. At 10:45 is the technical start time of science class. So if you get right into here at 10:45 and you watch the video and read the instructions, I'm going to be available live on the science link from Google Classroom if you have questions about building your rain gauge. And so I'll be there from 11 to 11:15, and then I also have office hours from 12:30 to 1:30 if you get stuck, or even if you just want to show me what you built, because I would love to see some of your creations. Let's see. I think that's everything you need to know to build these. I can't wait to see what you have. Keep charting your weather every day, and we'll be in touch.